Hi, in this video, we'll look at the customers model. When it comes to the customers model, we have three different menu items to look at. We have the new customer, the customers list, and import customers. So we'll go through each of them one by one. The first one being the new customer. Basically, new customer is you registering a new customer. So assuming you have a loyal customer who comes regularly to your shop, and therefore you want to obtain their details in order to follow up with them, or if somebody that you know is going to owe you because they are there to you are giving them something for credit. Okay, so you are giving some of the goods for credit to particular customers, then obviously you have to document the details about the customers in order to be able to follow up on them. And when you go to the sales interface, to you have the chance to choose which customer you are selling to. And if you have also documented the details or registered this particular customer, then their name will appear on the receipt or invoice that you are going to issue to them automatically. So this is a very important feature in our software. When it comes to customer name, basically refers to the name of the person that you are registering. So you enter the person's name, the contact of the person, the email, another contact if you have multiple contacts. The GST number is basically a type of tax identification number. That's the goods and services tax identification number. And if they are registered under it, you can document it. And any other tax number too that's available. Let's say 10, you document the 10 there. Then opening balance. So assuming the customer owns you, you are going to document here that the customer owns you, and if they own you, then it's going to be in the negatives. Okay, so you document opening balance. If the person owns you, the person does not owe you already, is going to be a 00. Then the country, state, city, postcode, address. These are all details that you may want to capture. Every one of them may not be very necessary, but the ones that you deem necessary and want to document, you take that from the customer and document, then you hit save. After saving it, it will then take you to the customer list. And basically the customer list gives us a list of all the customers that we have registered on the system. So our default customer is called walk-in customer. And for that, we've already created it on the system for you, meaning for every person that comes in to buy goods in your store for which you have not registered, by default, you are going to use walk-in customer. Therefore, all the people that you are going to sell to, their amount they pay will be documented in the name of walk-in customer. But the moment you create a unique customer or any new customer at all, their own is going to be separate from the walk-in customer. That is, when you are selling and you sell to them, you'll be able to see the total amount that they've paid. So basically here we have the customer name, the mobile or the contact, the email, and the total amount that they have paid so far. And if they are owing you, is going to be documented under sales due. So if the person came to buy something and it's here to pay for, so earlier on I mentioned that you can give things to people on credit. So if you are giving someone goods on credit, then the amount will appear in the person's name under sales due. And also, if the person ever retained any of the goods, then you are supposed to balance the person a certain amount of money, then that is going to be here. If you are going to balance the person some money, then you have to document it here. Then the status will tell us whether this customer will appear or not. So you realize we cannot inactivate this particular customer because it's the only customer that we have at the moment. Then actions you can edit or delete, but this has been set as default, so there isn't much that you can do about it. But with the new customers, you'll be able to edit or delete the customers. So that is the working customer or the customer list item. Now, when you come to the import customers, basically just as we were able to add new customers and the details that we collected for the new customers, you can do same for multiple people by importing a CSV file. And all you need to do is to download this example format. Okay, after downloading it, you open it with Excel or any spreadsheet application. Then you enter the information just as it. So we have the column names as was discussed in the adding new customer. The only required field is the customer name. So you can leave all the others. Then immediately you are done, you save that CSV file and you choose the file from here. Click on import and it will automatically be imported into the customer list so that you can see it when you come to the customer list. This brings us to the end of the customer model. Thanks and see you in the next video.